Welcome to our first podcast. So we have our three sponsored athletes here today at A.D BodyTech Health and Nutrition. We have Will Barton, we have Jay Bagley, and William Lloyd. So today is going to be an introduction, basically talking about what everybody does and also type of things that they offer. So we're going to start with Will Barton. How long have you been bodybuilding for?
So I first competed in 2021, 4 years ago. I did, what did I do? I did FitX, PCA that year, just those two. Then the year after, I did a 2 bros and a FitX and a PCA. And then I took a year out in 24. And then this year I've done NABA and 2 bros.
So what success have you had this year?
So first show of the year, I did NABA England, where I got my NABA Pro card.
Yeah, so you've achieved a pro card this year, haven't you?
Yeah, that's it, which is one of my objectives for the season.
Yeah.
Week after, I did 2 bros.
Yeah.
Where I won the Masters class.
Yeah.
Second
I watched that as well.
You did, yeah, good weekend, didn't you?
Yeah.
That weekend. Yeah, so won the Masters class, second in the Open, and then most recently I did the NABA Universe Pro Show.
Yeah.
So that was my first pro show win as well.
So also with your bodybuilding, do you use a coach yourself?
Yeah, I'm coached by a guy called Jake Watts.
Right.
Who is phenomenal, to be fair. He's becomes
so
like,
does he have a lot of people that win competitions and stuff?
Yeah, I think he's collectively, his athletes have had more.
He's had a lot of success with his clients, basically.
Yeah, more than any other UK based coach, I think, this year. So,
right.
Yeah, definitely on the right team there, aren't they?
Right. So do you think you'll stick with using him?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Yeah.
It's relationship building, isn't it? That's key in
100%.
coaching. So, yeah, it's almost like having a best mate.
So what's one of the reasons why you use a coach when you're a coach yourself?
For me, well, a few reasons really. First one, obviously, accountability is the main thing. You need a second pair of eyes. When you're doing your show prep, 100%, because otherwise you're changing your tack every morning when you wake up. The visuals are a little bit different, and yeah, mostly that, to be fair. But also for me as a coach myself, like, you can always learn from other coaches' experience, knowledge, methods they use for coaching. So in my view, I might as well be learning from.
I think because you're so busy as well, because obviously you are a personal trainer as well as an online coach.
Yeah.
So because obviously you're working so much, it helps to like keep you on track, kind of thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes the thought process away.
Yeah.
And again, like, with being busy, it's easy to slip up.
Yeah.
Like with missed meals or whatever, and like a decent coach can tell. I mean, even 5 weeks after my last show, Jake still has me checking in every day.
How many check-ins does he do a week with you?
7 every morning. I check in still.
So does he check in every morning?
Yeah.
So not all coaches do that, do they?
No, not a lot of coaches will even speak to their clients every day. Never mind check them in every day. So.
Yeah, because I get some people like coming in and say they've paid for an online coach, but they can only speak to them at certain times and things like that.
That's not how to coach you. Like, you've got to be open to anyone whenever they want to speak to you, really.
Yeah.
You want to know though, won't you? From if they've had an adverse effect to something they've put in, whether that's a dietary thing, a supplement,
and also
you want to know that feedback.
You sort of find that
so you can mitigate that.
If people are checking in once a week and you don't speak to them every, not every day, but at least if regularly throughout the week, then you might have 5 problems to solve in the check-in, whereas you can just work them out as you go. Otherwise,
you'll know exactly what it is because you can pinpoint it.
It makes life a lot easier for the check-ins as well, for sure.
Right, so you offer online coaching as well yourself, don't you?
I do, yeah, for bodybuilding and for lifestyle.
Yeah, so we'll touch on that as well. So it's not just basically for bodybuilders, because a lot of people just think you only do bodybuilders, but you have got a lot of women clients as well, haven't you?
Yeah, both male and female. I've got probably 70% male, 30% female.
Yeah, 70% male, 30% female.
Yeah, so a nice split.
Yeah. So what happens when you sign up with yourself? Like, what's the process, kind of thing?
So generally my inquiries come through Instagram, which is or your recommendations a lot at the moment, Andy. So thank you for that. But first and foremost, a couple of messages, and I try and get people on a call. That's for them as much as me to see if we can resonate with each other.
And you have got like a WhatsApp group, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got a good WhatsApp group with all my online clients on, and that's, again, it's just to create a bit of community and accountability for everybody to feel like a part of something. Because obviously, if you're coached online, you can feel a bit
still alone.
A bit on your own, can't you?
So how do you work the check-ins and stuff? Do you do the check-ins weekly or daily, or?
It depends on who they are, where they're at in their journey. As people get deeper into their prep, I'll have them checking in pretty much every day.
Right.
Certainly a couple of times a week, all the rest of the time. But rather than having formal check-ins, I still try and speak to every one of me guys. Every morning I'll text everybody in me.
You're in contact with them all the time, basically.
Yeah, and that just gives them a little prompt to say, "Oh, I got this wrong yesterday," or you know, "What do I do about this today? I've got this challenge I'm facing."
Yeah, you don't become complacent, then you have a little reminder in it.
Yeah, exactly that. And 9 times out of 10, something that seems like a massive problem to a client has a really easy solution as well. So yeah, for me, it's just regular contact is the main thing.
So I've got a lot of clients that are interested in bodybuilding competitions. There was 2 of them that had a lot of successes this year. There was Josh and Christian. So do you want to tell us a bit about?
Yeah, for sure. So Josh was a first timer at the beginning of the year. We did a 12-week prep initially where he lost 22 kilos, I think.
It was a mad transformation, though.
It was bonkers.
Yeah, if you look at his before and after pictures, because he just looks like an average Joe, doesn't he? Like he never trained, really.
Yeah, no, absolutely that. Well, he went to, I think he went to Las Vegas for 2 weeks before he started his prep. Come back about 4 kilos heavier.
Yeah.
Checked in. I was like, right, well, we've got a bit of work to do here, really. So, but yeah, he did it, and he won his first 4 shows.
He's won 4 shows. Which ones were they?
What did he do? PCA, 2 Bros, FitX, and sorry, he won 2 classes in PCA because he did first timers and classic, yeah. And then he won the FitX and the 2 Bros as well in his class. And then obviously we went to British finals, which both were pro qualifiers.
Some lineups,
and the standard was phenomenal there.
Unreal,
so yeah, Josh has had a lot of success, hasn't he? For his first year.
First year standing against that lineup.
He's also a TikTok superstar at the moment.
He is, isn't he? Yeah, just speaking a lot of facts to everybody about everything, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a lot of TikTok videos. He's been doing podcasts as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's just got started with podcasts, but he's a character, Josh, as you know. So he's he'll do well on it.
Yeah. And he started online coaching as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. So he
started recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, so he was essentially a call setter for another coaching company beforehand.
Right.
I don't know if that's his exact title, but essentially that's what he was doing. And I think that he maybe wasn't fulfilling his passion for fitness and coaching, training people by just setting the calls for somebody else to take. And yeah, he took the jump and he's made a good start. But again, he's a character, so people will be drawn to him, won't they?
Yeah, as I said, he's got a massive following and people seem to like him, don't they?
Yeah, and he's done my business no harm by with all his outreach to everybody.
And that. Brought you clients as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Josh wants to coach only lifestyle clients, so people who want a body transformation or.
He's not doing bodybuilding one.
No, not yet.
Right.
He will do eventually, I'm sure.
If he's in it, but it takes a lot to learn. That's levels, and it's another. It's another level. That bodybuilding.
It is, 100%. But he's doing well. He's made a really good start.
Good, right. So, do you want to talk about Christian's successes?
Yeah, for sure. So, Christian's actually local to me.
Yeah, lives in Southport.
Lives in Southport too. We started with 2 Bros, didn't we?
Yeah.
He did the same show as me, competed in the same show. Yeah, we drove the 2 of us down to Maidenhead, like 4.5 hours in a Fiat 500. It's an experience. So he did men's physique. That was his last men's physique show there. And he come third in his open class, which is it was at the last regional show before the British final, so really good standard
class again.
And probably generally one of the highest standard regionals of the year, I'd say that. And then the day after, he went to do UK Ultimate Physiques. Come second there. Then FitX. So he did men's physique and classic.
Is this his first year as well, is it?
No, Christian's done about 40 shows previously.
Yeah,
he's competed a long time. I think just while he's pushing up to that level, like I say, he needed a second pair of eyes.
And it's big. It's big.
A bit more
he did
accountability.
Go abroad as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he last one he did, he competed in Spain about 2 weeks ago. So second there, sorry, which is
that's good.
Really good result, and second in 2 classes, Masters and Open Classic at the FitX finals as well.
It's good that you can do both of those classes.
Yeah, worked him hard this year.
Good.
Yeah, but he lives it, so
you know.
So
you've had a lot of successes with your clients.
Yeah.
So you're looking to sign up more clients in January now?
Always before January.
How many more do you want? As many as you can get.
I think I've probably got room in January for another 10 or 12.
At least another 10 to 12.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm not one of these guys that says 3 spaces left because.
Because I think it's like some online coaches, they just literally don't have any number.
Yeah.
And they obviously they can't do that one-to-one interaction with everybody.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Exactly that. And I think you're as good as your attention to detail. And if you can't give everyone that, then you don't get the results, do you?
100%,
yeah. So yeah, I have room for another 10 to 12 clients, and then I'll be
waiting until January. Don't get it done now.
That's still trend.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, don't wait till January.
Right. So if anybody wants to sign up, you can still take 10 to 12 people.
Certainly can.
Right. So we'll move on to now. So, do you want to talk about some of the competitions that you've done? So, you've not been competing that long, have you?
No, my first show ever was September last year.
Yep.
And I did. So, I wanted to do, at the time, a show no one had ever heard of. I wanted to do like a little local show to see if I was any good. The coach at the time was like, no, here's this show. And it just happened to be like the biggest PCA show at that time. Probably was some big ones.
First timers. Yeah, they're always stacked then.
Yeah, and the classic class, because I had a classic at the time, was the busiest class as well. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the experience of a place like 18th out of 18 or whatever, you know. Because it was brand new. So I did that class, and I remember like there was a point where I walked up those steps to the stage, and you could hear all the people in the audience and stuff, and all the guys around. I was like, I'm not sure I can step on the stage, me. And then as soon as I put a foot on, something just happened. I just got this.
Just felt like second nature kind of thing.
Yeah, I went out there, did it, and then I remember being at the back of the stage while he's going through, because there was so many, he started counting from like 10. I was like 8, 7. I was like, all right. I just wanted to get into because there were that many top 10, top 5, something like that would have made my year. And then obviously they called me out as first place, and everything after that was a whirlwind. And so I was absolutely buzzing about that. And then we did the NABBA England, but I moved into class 1 for that, but I was at the same weight. I was 84 kilos for both of those shows. So, and then got the universe.
84 kilos?
Yeah, what's that hollow
bird bones?
And got the universe qualification, but we decided not to do that because we felt like I'd maxed out the classic for my frame. Like I was adamant. Like my coach at the time never wanted me to do classic, but I needed to know if I could or couldn't to know. I needed to know where I belonged.
See where you sit when you get up there, innit?
Yeah, and then but once I knew then like it was sort of a ceiling because I was just going to break through the weight cap. So then we put a plan in place then to do a really short off season, but we'll start growing then basically, and then started working with Josh Malley, and then everything changed. We've been on the same page.
So sorry, Josh Malley is your coach, isn't it?
Yeah, he's my coach since after the England last year. And we had a dead shot off season together, but we made like mad progress, and then went into that prep, and then we did the England again because he wanted me to get a qualification for the universe. But the show we were really aiming for was the WFF, which was awesome. Did that, won my class, ended up getting a pro card that day, and then did the pro show. It was just awesome.
Sick day, wasn't it?
So in your first year, you achieved the pro card.
Yeah, it were actually 10 months to the day where like all that happened was actually 10 months. Yeah, from the first show to the last one. So
what a lot of people probably don't understand as well, you can get pro cards in different federations, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got one in WFF.
Yeah.
Will's got one in NABA. Also, what I didn't mention before that, you do physique bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And you're class 1.
Yeah.
And Will Lloyd's class 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, carry on to what we're into.
So we've like properly cemented that plan now. We feel like I belong in like the, depends on the show, but the taller or the heavier class.
Yeah.
So I've just started my off season now 2 days ago. We're gonna have my first full ever off season, aiming to be like a year, maybe at most, and just do some.
So what's the plans for next year now?
We just got to see now, so we just want to see how fast I respond, because we did a lot in that first off season. We had over 4 months. I did I might tag it on the end of this. So I did a England from last year and then one from this, and the difference was like
staggering.
So we've now got, we sort of know what my body responds to. We're gonna like try some new things, and then just see how long it takes and when we can start prepping. We want to
the first one you're thinking about doing is 2 bros next year, is it?
Yeah, so we want to like go down the IFBB route now, hopefully, and then one day get an IFBB Pro.
But Will was saying because of your height, you might end up in the super heavies, right?
Yeah,
Will do,
like,
yeah.
we think, yeah. And Josh thinks that's where I belong, and I need to know 100%, so like I'm on the same page as him now. So
obviously it's a stacked class, isn't it? The super heavies.
Yeah.
Because obviously I seen the super heavies when we was at the show, and there's some crazy big lads out there.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some big rowing and get competitive with those lads then. So that's the plan. Yeah, this year is my first proper off season. I've never had a tailored one.
What are you waiting now?
I've not. It's been a few weeks now. Checking with them all the time, but the weight we haven't done much this time. It's been measurements.
Yeah.
But the last time I weighed myself, I was 105. Because we kept it super tight.
Yeah, you kept
And then because he was buzzing with like the condition I'd kept, and then now we're just gonna start driving it up.
Yeah, you'll definitely be in that category, and if you're going to go for a year of growth, 100%. It's 102 is a cut off in it. To go into super heavies, I just made it into the light heavies. So you'll be with the big boys, like. But it's good. Go against the big boys. Try yourself in it. That's my step.
So we're just that excited for that now. And we've just been on the same page as well. Like we knew each other before we started doing this. We actually met at the shed. John Peters. We actually met there. And then he's obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm obsessed with it. So we spoke about that for 2 hours. And then it just led to us started working together. And then he was like, I can, see some potential and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, that's awesome. So let's do it.
So do you want to talk about you do online coaching as well?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So my online
coaching, you don't do as much as Will, no?
No, I don't think anywhere near that. But mine's online coaching is more just because I really enjoy it. I try and keep it going.
So do you just keep like a small number of people?
There's probably about 12 on now. That's probably almost max for me. Maybe 15 I could do.
So you're not like bothered about taking more people on?
Not massively. Like a few more is always good. It's always good to do that. But it's my main thing is the bloods.
Yeah, we was going to go on to that next.
And we're going to relaunch that. It was supposed to be end of November, start of December, but it'll be a couple of weeks. Like we're just waiting for a few things really from the lab flyers. And then,
so we'll go on to the blood side of the things now. So a lot of people don't probably realise because you do the blood work. But I didn't know this until I had a conversation with you. Like you worked for the NHS for 6 years.
Yeah, for 6 years. Yeah, maybe even a bit longer. And it was. I mean, I loved it. Well, for a good few years, I loved it. But towards the end, it became literally a conveyor belt. Like 100 people come in, take the blood, next one, take the blood, and that's not what I got into it for.
So is that what you kind of did in the NHS?
Yeah, phlebotomy. Yeah.
Right.
So then I wanted the interaction, wanted to find out about people. It's like coaching, but instead of like outside the body, it's all inside the body. So, so then I thought I'll just do my own. So started my own thing, and then that went really well. It took off. I think I just started at the right time. Like people, like well-known people like Jordan Peters and James Johnson, they started talking about blood work. And it started becoming very popular. So I think it went really well. And then we decided just to relaunch it, really make it easier for people. Had a website built. Not launched it yet.
And your missus is in the NHS as well?
Yeah, she's a radiographer.
Right. So you both do it together kind of thing, don't you?
Yeah, so she got qualified. So yeah, her field's a bit different. So she was like, she can do cannulas and all that kind of stuff, but she had to train to then take the bloods We've got a phlebotomist down south who does some for us as well. So when we relaunch, we're gonna like be in a few areas to be fair.
Right.
And
So that was like your main income, really.
that's the main thing. Yeah, the blood work. I also do the coaching because I just really enjoy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the blood work's the main thing. We've got like,
So what type of testing do you do? Because obviously, so like Joe blogs don't know, do they?
No, and ours is really good. So I try and tell people it's a bit sad because I don't want to seem like I'm like slagging off other things. Like, but there's some companies you can get, and they'll do like a full blood panel, but it's like 35 markers, whereas the full one's actually 55.
Yeah.
So people come away from some of them not feeling right, but they've got a sheet here that says everything is right.
So they've not covered certain things.
No. So our lab does 55 markers. What we do, everything like full blood panels, and then individual tests, kidneys, liver, literally everything. And we've now started doing tolerance and intolerance testing as well, which has become super popular now.
Right. You told me you even do like allergy testing as well.
Allergy testing, we're doing all that. Drug testing as well. So I think at the minute we might be the only private blood lab partnered with an NHS practice in Wigan for drug testing.
Right.
Because they can't do it. So they sort of outsource to us. So we do the drug testing for people who might be going in the police, or sometimes they do spot drug tests that
there's different jobs,
So we do that for them now as well. So loads of things have been going on in the background, so it's properly growing already.
So how does the blood test work? Do you go out to them personally? Do they come to you? Do you send out kits? Or?
Yeah, at the minute it's all mobile. So we got our mobile license through, so we can travel to people's homes. But we're going to, down the line, get a little van and get that kitted out as well. And actually, so we've also been talking to some gyms as well about having a little base in there.
Because I've seen with some of them, like they pull up outside vans, don't they? Yeah. Outside gyms and stuff.
Because it's very easy really to be mobile. You just need a license, which is a bit challenging. But once you've got that, you set. So we're going to do at some gyms as well. So that's going to be good. Like,
do you not do the blood lets?
No.
That's one thing you don't do.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. I don't know if that's something we can do down the line. Like the lab we've got is UCAS accredited, and they are awesome. So if we take your blood any time before 4 o'clock, they'll be back the next day. So it's fast.
All right,
isn't it? Yeah.
And then it comes back from the lab as just pure raw data, but then we break it down so anybody could read it, and we have a traffic light system as well. So if it's red, like look at those ones first. Like CGP. If it's amber, you're doing all right, but here's what you can do to make it better. If it's green, just keep doing exactly what you're doing.
So you give that explanation to each marker and how you can improve, because a lot of people get them and they don't get that after service. They just go, all right, I'm in the red, or it's high or low.
What
solution is
it? Change things as well. Like
we get other people's, and I don't mind it at all. Blood results from other companies because they don't understand it.
The breakdown's different,
our
isn't it?
aftercare's free. So if you get one question or 1,000, 6 months after your test, we'll still take care of it.
That's mega.
So you did say you was going to drop some flyers off here so I can give people like 10% off as well for the bloods. And
anybody who like shops here will get a discount, which is good. Like because it's nice, isn't it? If you're coming in for this,
So obviously people that do bodybuilding, obviously it's important for like taking your bloods and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's well important. Like one of the main things we've seen now as well is like testosterone and hormone levels all over the place. So
people taking too much
and taking it like they'll take it like just at different days, different times, like they'll miss a week and they don't realise and they come in like
they'll up it, they go, I've missed a week, I'll just put 2 in next week. It's like, don't like that.
And then when they get like the results back and we explain why you can't do that, it makes more sense because if you just tell them in the gym, they won't listen, but when they see like a red blood result, they're like, I need to pay attention to this. And 9 times out of 10 they're easy fixes as well. They just need to listen, so it's good for that as well. So
there's a lot of taking stuff that they don't even need to take potentially. That's a good market to
and a good thing as well, especially now with what's going on as well. If you are enhanced, we'll be able to tell you straight away if what you're taking is real too.
Because you see it on the you see the elevations on the markers and go, that's
and we know straight away
they're not taking real stuff.
It's a big red flag that. So it helps now with how some things are as well. So that's why I love it, because there's loads to it.
You've got a passion with your bloods and kind of
I've always loved it, mate. Yeah, I probably would have still been at the NHS to be honest if the patient side of things hadn't just gone out the window. And then, but since I started doing it for myself,
NHS is a bit on its arse at the minute, isn't it?
It's crazy, mate. But like what they've got to do, especially in that like phlebotomy side, it's impossible to be fair. Like it's impossible. It's literally 100 people turning up and
not going to get through it, are you?
Right, so that's why these private companies are coming up now, because people need it.
Yeah, there is more and more popping up. Like you're sponsored by one as well, Will, aren't you?
Yeah, so I work with Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers as well, yeah.
They need it. Yeah. Like because I started out thinking it's just going to be for people training. You've got like 8-year-old women coming in, because they go to the doctors or whatever, and it's like, it'll be 3 months, and then it'll be another 2 months for your results. Yeah. So you're like, I can't wait that one so much longer.
And your GP will test for one specific thing rather than a
full
full
spectrum.
So
if you go for a blood test at your GP, like, I know I work for the NHS, like I'm passionate about it, I'm not slagging off or anything, but if you go for a blood test and some red comes up, they'll only report on what that blood test is ticked for. So you might have
if it was just your kidneys, but
so when you go private, like, and you get your test, tell you everything
full day,
so
it's worth it, isn't it?
It is, I think,
100%. It's the unseen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is you can look as well as you want outside, but if inside, nobody knows, do they? It's good.
Right, so you've got some big plans for next year, and if anybody wants the bloods doing, then they can contact you, can't they, as well?
Yeah, put some little bits on here. So we'll be opening that any time now, and it's going to be a massive push.
Yeah. Right, so we'll move on to William Lloyd.
To me.
So how long have you been competing?
So 4 years. I started the same as Will, 2021.
Yeah.
I put it out there I was going to compete. I've been to a gym and got asked a few times when was I competing.
Yeah.
But I never thought I could. So then I was like, always watched it, had an interest in it, because the physiques are just unreal, aren't they? You're watching it from a kid, and we had He-Man and all that sort of stuff, and it was like, I want to be like that. So then I was like, right, I'm going to do it, put it out on my socials. I was looking for a coach. Lucky enough, one of the lads, Tony.
Tony Hicken.
Yeah, good lad, great lad. Said he'd help me. So I met up with him and Shane, who I still train with. Still in touch with Tony as well, great lad. And I was going to do physique. That's what I said to him I was going to start with. So when they got me undressed, he was like, you're not doing physique. So I was like, classic then, because I was like, there's no way I'm big enough to be a bodybuilder. So we trained, we had 8 weeks, done the diet and everything Tony set me out with, done my check-ins, went and done PCA, and I was in the classic lineup, and they called me out straight away and told me they wanted me to do bodybuilding, which was a bit of a surprise for your first show. I was a bit nervous, and I'd seen the bodybuilders backstage. I was like, oh.
It is good that they do that at PCA.
Yeah, I think they put you in the right class, innit? Because it is an element of unknown. You don't see yourself as others see you, do you? So I thought, do you know what? I'm here. Let's give it a whirl. So I went and done the bodybuilding show. Got second. So that was like, maybe I can belong with these. So I said, I'll take a year out, train more for bodybuilding, give it a bit more in the diet and stuff. And now I know what it takes. So then I went back the following year, won the Northwest with Nabba, won the Britain with Nabba.
Is that when you won the Northwest as well? The same year, was it?
22. I won it.
No, year after for me.
Year after,
So you won it 1 year, then you won
it.
I had to check
check the banners. So I was buzzing with that to get them wins. But I still do. I wasn't what I wanted to be, where I wanted to be. So we took another bit of time. Went back again the next year. Had a couple of targets in that I wanted to get to Nabba Universe. But I had to qualify for that. So I was going to do Nabba England, and I seen a PCA show. Another PCA shows, realistically, it's probably one of the best in the UK, PCA at the minute, for amateur levels. And obviously they've got the pro division within that, and some of their athletes are just nuts. So I thought, there's a PCA Manchester. I was about 5 or 6 weeks out and went and just to see how I looked, dust the cobwebs off, try a new tan and all that. Went and done that. Ended up getting second again to Chris. He's a very established bodybuilder. He beat me. His condition was nutty. He always brings crazy condition. I wasn't ready. There's no excuses. He beat me fair and square. But it set me where I needed to be. So went and done Nabba England. Got second again. The guy who beat me is just nuts legs on him. I mean, very good condition. I mean, you've seen him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Absolutely wild. Legs on him are just crazy. But got that qualification to compete at Universe, which was just nuts to go and compete against people across the world in bodybuilding. So I've done that and managed third in that.
And you got third as well at the same time, didn't you?
Same one, which it's crazy to think from what I am. I was an electrician.
Your lineup was crazy, wasn't it, that day?
That physique.
It was a massive class, wasn't it?
I think all the classes. I remember being backstage with the class 3s at NABA and was just like, what are these? The muscle mass on them is just wild. But that was another good year. I enjoyed that.
Talk about some of the successes that you've had recently, or?
Yeah, so this year, well, last year.
Well, so you able to start from when you first got your pro card?
Last year was a good year. I competed with a couple of different feds. It's in Fitex. They always put on like really good production, really look after their athletes. So went with them. Won, I think it was Leeds.
Yeah, Leeds. That was his first time I got your pro card.
Yeah,
Leeds,
got my pro card there. Really good event, that one.
Really good setup that day.
Yeah, it was really good, really good. I think they really do cater for the athletes there. So I was invited to their Britons as a pro, which to think I'm going competing at pro level was again just nutty. And ended up winning the Pro Britons.
So that was at NEC Birmingham, wasn't it? So
that was the expo that they do, which again, what an event
that was a big achievement, wasn't it?
Massive, mate, massive. I competed with. It was the last show of. It's now the WFF. It was NMF UK.
So that year as well, you got your pro card.
I got my pro card with them, which is WFF.
Yeah, they changed the names.
Another great setup, great federation. Really do look after the athletes there as well. You get like all your hoodies and things like that, little goodie bags. Good because that was a local show as well. Like that was Warrington as well, so it's
like we both live in Warrington,
literally my doorstep. So it makes absolute sense to do it when it's like 5 minutes from your house. So yeah, ended up winning that as well. So yeah, I've competed again this year. We set some new objectives. I wanted to do my objective this year was to do PCA Britain. And I did get the qualification to get to it. But bizarrely, I'd seen a Two Bros show, which them are, for me, that's the.
But you qualified with like Two Bros earlier in the year, didn't you?
Yeah, so that was before. It was a week before the PCA qualifier. It was a regional up in Wigan, and I'd seen it, and I wasn't quite ready, but I just thought, let's see where we're at against the other guys who are going for this IFBB pro card.
He was up against some like big names, like well-known names.
The lineup was stacked. Them guys were insane. I literally walked backstage, walked straight back out, said to my missus, like, I'm coming dead last day. I was like, this is a nuts lineup.
And you didn't know, did you?
No, I've managed to get a 5th, which is in the placings. So you actually, anything after 5th, you kind of don't know to a degree. You can get your feedback from the judges, but you don't know. And they called me in 5th, so I had to go back up, which I was buzzing with, but I also knew that top 4 was way ahead in the terms of development and stuff. So I went away, done my PCA shows, got beat off Lee Buchanan there, which, again, another phenomenal bodybuilder. Really, really good guy as well. But I got the qualification for Britons, but didn't end up going. I had, because I had that Two Bros qualification, and that's, as I say, for me, that's the top tier. That's the epitome of bodybuilding, where all the guys who are going to go to get their IFBB.
You at Two Bros went to the Britons and won it the day after, didn't you?
It did, yeah. So
it just shows like that top 5 can be.
It can move around, and peaks make a massive difference. I think Jay knows on the day where I managed to beat him, he took too much water on, and it was shown on stage. And then he'd obviously cleaned that up, took that to the PCA, was much drier, and he ended up winning the PCA Britons, and he got his pro card with him as well. But yeah, I got 4th in Britain with 2 pros, which again is sick.
That's like a massive achievement, like with that lineup.
They're just so good. Drew, who won, he's been doing it for years as well.
person above you, he went to Italy as well, and he got
his IFBB Pro card as well.
In
yeah,
Italy, didn't he? So
yeah, he did. Yeah, he
a Welsh lad, isn't it?
Won in Milan. Yeah. Again, them Welsh boys are stacked, aren't they? Both of them, Neil and Jay, like. Crazy. I remember seeing Neil backstage and being like, "What is that? That condition and muscle mass, symmetry, had everything." So probably well deserved his pro card as well.
So you're planning to do 2 bros again next year, and you said
so for
Masters
me
as well, maybe.
Yeah, because I'm 41 now, so I can go in the Masters. I mean, it's one of them. You take a gamble and going in the Open, but I could do both. But for me, I know looking at what I've competed against, I know improvements need to be made drastically, especially from the rear. Front can still improve, condition definitely a bit hard, a bit tighter, but the back needs to come up a lot to compete with them lads. But I do think I've got it within me. I can train hard enough, I can eat, I can diet, I can do all that. So I know what it takes. I'm going to put it in, try and get this back up. And if the muscle holds quick enough, I'll go for it. But if not, it'll have to be put back. Just to guarantee that muscle mass is on, because I don't want to bring the same package again. I want to be much better.
I think in both, like you're going to be a contender in both. But I think Masters, I think personally, you'll probably clean up in Masters.
All I can do is improve. That's all I can do.
There's some good, obviously good guys.
The Masters classes are stacked as well, aren't they? Because there's so much muscle mass on them. They're unreal, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've got that like aged muscle, which is granity and hard. So, because I've not been doing it for that long, really. I might have a bit of a fresher look, a bit more bubblier in some aspects, but they're going to be denser than me. Just hopefully, if I can keep the aesthetic look, keep my waist in check. And grow its proportions in it, and can be a bit of deception.
Up a bit more opportunities, I suppose, because if you're doing Masters as well, you can even do what you did and go to Italy as well.
Yeah, I think next year we'll just say it's more seeing how the body responds now and what I can hold tissue wise, because I've definitely got to add tissue into my back and my hammies and stuff. Just bring everything up a little bit more. But I'll have to watch that weight cap, because otherwise I'm going to be competing against this monster. So,
super heavies.
But I can bring my conditioning a lot tighter, and that'll be a few pound gained with conditioning. So, yeah, that's the plans. Is just get better again, bring my best. I've always said, someone beats me, good on you, because I won't leave any stone unturned. I'll train hard, I'll stay consistent. So if you beat me, well done. But there's never any hardship in getting beat from me. I just think fair play to you.
Well, all three of you, if you wanted to, you can do some training videos together if you wanted
Absolutely,
to. Like, push each other, like work on your weaknesses or whatever.
Yeah, I'll do back with you.
I'll do legs by myself.
Yeah, so
you're going to do a video later on as well, aren't you?
Got a video for the pre-workouts later in Dynamics, so that'll be interesting. Something a bit different again for me. So this industry isn't one of mine. I'm an electrician by trade. I'm a project manager. So
that's one thing we've not covered. So the first 2 years of your bodybuilding, you had a coach, didn't you?
I did, yeah. So we had Tony Hickey. He coached me, showed me a lot, guided me to big introduction, big learning curve into what the diets actually are. So that was a massive shock to the system, because online all you see is, I bet it's chicken, broccoli and rice in it. No, there is a bit of that, don't get me wrong, but it's not just that. So food timings, everything like that. PEDs, supplement usage, which obviously supplements you've been hugely
I think obviously what a lot of people don't realise, because bodybuilding it's an expensive sport, isn't it? Obviously all the supplements you got, like your food is so expensive, so like to look the way you've got to look on stage,
it takes a lot.
Like the expensive, and obviously even like entering the 2 bros competitions are very expensive, aren't they?
Yeah,
even when we're watching it's expensive. Never mind,
the most expensive of them all, aren't they? By a long shot.
About twice.
Yeah, double it. Yeah.
Well, how much, like just in like this year, would you say you spend entering competitions?
God.
With hotels and
way over $1,000. Way over, easy money. Yeah, I think just the 2 bros alone, so 2 of their shows, you're talking probably near on 600 quid. I thought. And then add your hotel and stuff like that on the top. So
it's cheaper for you while you do your own tan as well, isn't it?
I do my own tan, So Pro Tan, great stuff. works a charm. How did you get fixed up with the tattoo?
It worked well in the end.
Yeah, I used that on my Britain show.
Yeah, a couple of other people use it with hit and miss results, but it worked well for me.
Yeah, it did for me. For the Britons, I was dark, maybe dark.
Yeah, because you got some tattoo cover up tan, didn't you? From was it America? You got it.
Yeah. To get it.
Yeah, because obviously physique, it's more like pleasing to the eye, if you like.
Yeah, I think
tattoos can hide a lot.
Tattoos add a lot of shape, don't they?
Yeah,
a lot of graininess.
So your back looks insane, didn't it? Once you have that tan.
Completely different. Yeah,
it does transform you.
Yeah, massively. And I wouldn't not use it now personally.
Yeah, now I tried it. Well, we tried it at the PCA show, and I was like halfway through my tan, and they called us on.
Yeah, I think that just a timing issue. That just got messed up. Didn't it?
I looked absolutely messy, like in that polish, that finish. If any of you thinking bodybuilding, make sure you focus on that, because it's a big factor that you will be scored on, and you've worked hard for 16 weeks plus to get on that stage. Make sure you bring your best version on stage, polish your look, get it right. I didn't, and paid for it.
So for the last 3 years, you've not had a coach, have you just done it all on your own?
Yeah, I've done it on my own. So I ended up doing a diet and nutrition diploma and a sports and nutrition diploma to understand micronutrients, and that's better. I already knew what my body responded to by that point after doing a couple of run-ins. So Tony coached me for a while. Unfortunately, I had a couple of personal things come up, and he couldn't carry on coaching me. And the gym I was at the time, Santos, he knows his stuff.
I think personally, if you want to do well in bodybuilding, you do obviously need that coach for the second eyes on things.
I'm lucky with that because of who I train with. Shane, he's massively into bodybuilding. He competes himself, and we train together consistently, push each other, and we always check on each other as well, so we can see. And then I hold myself very accountable. I always have with any aspect. I'm very accountable.
I think you've got so many years of experience of training.
Yeah,
you've had coaches in the past, and obviously you've got a lot of knowledge. So not everybody could obviously do it without.
I wouldn't recommend starting without a coach.
No.
I'd 100% go with a coach. But as Will was saying, it's accountability, it's feedback, it can be community. But it's no excuse. I'm just mad busy. For me, it'd probably be a bit more of a chore and a bit more of a stress to be sending them specific photos. I know some days where I'm going to be a lot busier. I know I can just up my carbs slightly. I know some days where my day is going to. I don't have like a consistent day. This is what I'm doing. So mine fluctuate drastically, and it can change like that. So I know I can just manipulate my diet to suit my day. But I'll hold myself accountable in the terms. I won't overeat, I won't cheat, I'll make sure I nail everything that I've set out to do.
So what's your full-time job?
So now,
today?
Project manager.
You're project manager?
Yeah, so I work at Salford Royal Hospital, and I run all the projects of life cycle. So basically I have to keep that building running. So it's really good.
Obviously you've got a lot of commitment with your day-to-day job, and obviously
day-to-day
bodybuilding around it, plus
the family,
keeping the family happy.
Keep the family happy. Well, try anyway. I wouldn't say they're necessarily happy when they do bodybuilding, but they refer to.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't realise. Well, if you
daddy.
take bodybuilding seriously, obviously you have a partner or a wife, then obviously it does put a lot of strain on.
I think you've got to have a support network.
Yeah, you have to have a supportive partner, basically,
be.
don't you? Because it is there's a lot of strain.
It's a lot for them. They'll pick up a lot of your flack. They'll take a lot of shit from you as well. To be fair. There'll be times where you're tired, you're moody, and your mood does dip when you sleep deprived, and you're still going to be getting up at 4 a.m. doing your cardio. You're missing from bed. I didn't sleep in the same bed for at least 4 weeks. I don't think it was. I was just.
I sleep in the separate room.
I just said, leave me wherever. If I fall asleep, just leave me. And I'd find myself sometimes on the living room floor with a blanket over me because she'd cover me up and she'd go to bed. But he was waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. But it's mad how productive you become, how efficient you become. Efficient people are efficient. I was smashing it. A lot of times I've been up and I'd done 6 hours work before normal people are batting their eyes.
I think with bodybuilding you have to be like very structured, don't you? Everything, like obviously your day-to-day thing.
Prepare,
like, obviously
prep.
When you're eating, the time you're training, working around your job.
Yeah.
So you do become very like structured in your life. What can help you like day-to-day things as well, I think.
I think it does 100%. I was so efficient with my work because I was on it before anyone was out of bed. So I'd started my day. I was on it. But that cardio in the morning, it's hard. I know, I get it. People are like, "Oh, get up, get it done." And honestly, you feel so much better. You're so productive. You're up, you're alert, you're on it. You're not, "Oh, I've got coffee and getting in my car, I'm tired." You just, boom, you're gone. You're at it. So
the whole of this prep with no cardio.
No cardio.
No, I did stuff on a treadmill bike once.
How do you get about cardio?
Output input, innit?
Food.
Output and input.
That's it. I'm active in my day anyway.
The thing is, though, what a lot of people don't realise is you can burn just as much calories, if not more, weight training.
You will, 100%.
100%. As well as cardio. So if you train weight training in a certain way, like supersets, etc., where you're not having much rest in between, you can, especially with legs, you burn crazy amounts of calories, don't you?
If you've got them. Well, they're the biggest muscle in the body, aren't they? So I think it's important to keep things in. But that might be, I'm saying cardio, it could just be steps. Get your 10, 12,000, whatever step range you targeted, just get them in. It's technically not cardio, is it? Because you're not going to get up into that range.
Still expenditure.
But it's expenditure, I think, is more of the point. Like when I go on the bike, I'm not battering it by any stretch. I've got a podcast on, my legs are moving. It's nothing drastic. I'm not getting my heart up to like the 140s around. It's just plodding, but it sets me up for the day. Mentally, physically,
I do a lot
I'm
of
prepared.
Obviously, heart health, cardiovascular.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're aging, it's good for.
We should look after that side as well. It's a muscle at the end of the day. So if you're enhanced, you need to take these things into account as well. Your heart's going to grow, so it's a consideration you should have in your plan.
So do you do any online coaching, or do you not have the time basically with your job and stuff?
Not so much. I had an inquiry again the other day and I said, I can't, at this point in time, I can't give you 100% and I wouldn't want to take your money. I'll always try and help people. A lot of lads message me over advice on different stacks or supplements or even dietary things, training.
The same with myself. I'm qualified in health and nutrition and stuff, but I just pass them on to like yourself.
If I can't give them 100%, I won't take the money. I feel you should get that full commitment from your coach. So
that's it. You need someone who's going to give you the full commitment, and I can't do that, and I've not got the time to, because I run a business on my own. I probably wouldn't have the patience as well, if I was going to be honest, because a lot of clients are not always honest, are they? Like with the diets and
well,
like
that's the other kicker as well. Is you'll have a lot of people, me and you two will probably attest to it more, but I've had so many contact me and I want to do this, I want to do that, but they don't want to try. And I'm like, mate, this comes with a lot of effort and a lot of willpower. It's hard.
If you
Dieting is the hardest part.
You have to eat that, and then the line about it, and you're like, well, you couldn't have stuck to the plan. You couldn't have done
well, that's it, yeah.
Like I have stuck to the plan.
They don't.
You see
a lot don't even understand, even in the drinking calories these days. They're going Starbucks and getting these mocha frappuccino and whatever it is, and they're drinking 1,500 calories a day. I'm like, but they don't know because the awareness isn't there.
You don't realise that it's high calories. Just like you can put a sauce on your meat, or and there's like 50 grams of sugars in it.
Exactly,
and calories.
Sweet chilies and barbecues and that, heavily sugared. So it's just, you can have sauces and that. We're not saying don't exclude everything and
it's better to like make your own.
Just be aware. Just be aware of what is required. I think for your own body. What I have might not work for somebody else.
No.
Like I have a lot of food, but I have to tell myself to stop because I'm hungry. But some people are looking at it going, how the f are you eating that? But my body reacts to it, whereas some others would have that and they just go boop. So some people like carbs, some don't. Some people need more fats. It's find what's tolerant to you, and that's where a lot of your bloods will come in quite essential, really.
So as I said, the first podcast was just basically an introduction of what everybody does kind of thing. You did write some topics to talk about on the next podcast. What can you remember what they were?
Top of my head.
So like obviously diet could be one, couldn't it?
Diet's training, the importance of it. What do you think is more important within that stack? Because a lot of people have different beliefs on whether your training's more important, your diet's more important. I get asked all the time, "Oh, what are you taking?" because that, trust me, that is not the most important.
It's most important in most people's minds, though, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, they love it. Yeah, what's that? Oh, can you have this? Can you have that? Like, lay off that. Get your diet right. Get your training right. Training's first for me. Ultimately, training. If you give everyone the same diet and only one of them trained, guess what? The one who trains going to look better. So nail that. Be intense. Train hard. Then switch your diet on.
But I think if like you all train, like everybody trains, but not everyone's sticking to the right diets. Like 60-70% of it is diets, isn't it? Obviously, it's a change the way.
Massively, anyone can go to the gym for an hour, but I'd still believe. I see it a lot now. The training intensity, it's not there. I'm seeing this all the time, and like if you're doing that, you're not training intense.
The best thing, like I'll say it, but I do it myself. But the best thing to do if you go into the gym is like put your phone to the side. If you're going to train for an hour, then train for an hour and just concentrate on that.
You
get distracted so easy, don't you, with like your phone and.
It is. I think having a training partner is really good for that. It's quite crucial because that keeps you locked on because you should be watching them, the form, checking in, force sets, force reps, slowing down negatives, anything like that. So you won't be on your phone, and then in turn they'll be doing the same for you, and that's holding you accountable in your training as well. Because you won't have the time to be scrolling. But if you're scrolling, you're missing the intensity, aren't you? You cannot be intense if you're on your phone.
Mind to muscle connection, isn't it?
Big thing, train. It's for me, it's the biggest part. Anyone can turn up there.
So many people have bad technique, and when you sit in the gym and you look around and you think, "What's he doing?"
This day and age, they're all strapped in with bands over bands, aren't they? I'm like, get it off.
When it gets to January, that's going to be the worst time as well. People obviously not trained. They need that bit of guidance, don't they?
Thing is, what I would say with that is when you go to a gym, find that big person, find that. Trust me, they'll be more inclined to help you than anybody else, and they'll have a vested interest in it. And we've been there, we've done it. I didn't start pressing 4 plates when I walked into a gym, so don't be scared. If you see me in a gym and you want some help, you want some advice, just ask.
I think people think that, don't they? Because
let me finish my set first, don't we?
Because I've owned this for 9 years, and then before this, I had a gym for 9 years. Then it was like an old school gym, like a bodybuilding gym, if you like. But always people thought, I can't approach that type of person.
Yeah, I think you've got that. But it's a stigma, isn't it?
But if you did approach, and there was always like really helpful, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be like, I can show you what to do and stuff like that. But people just kind of have that narrative, don't they, where they think they can't approach people.
Yeah, it comes with the stigma, doesn't it? You're big, you're bald, you're tattooed, you're this, you're that.
You might get the fall in line.
But for guys that are in that position in those kind of gyms, it is their passion as well, isn't it?
Exactly. That's why we're there, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. We look the way we do is because it's become a passion. It's part of your life, in it. So if you can help someone,
kid one day,
exactly. Yeah, I was without training, food, I'd only be about 11.5 stone. Me. So I was 12 stone something when I first got with Nick. That was about 15 years ago, 16 years ago. So by frame, I'm a small person. But now I'll sit at like I can get up to 18.5 stone or something.
You try not to put as much weight on this time as your last off.
I've tried to rebound a lot more sensible this time. Usually I become quite gluttonous, and it's easy done because once you open that floodgate to the sugars and that, it's switching that off is an hard thing. So I've tried to not bring that into play this time and just kept consistent, up my food with what I was on plan effectively. That's just gone higher. So the conditions slowly fading because the food is higher, but the muscles growing. I'm fuller again. Strength's coming back. So we're right on target for where I'd planned to be at this point after it all. So
there's bodybuilding competitions for you next year.
Hopefully, yeah.
Bodybuilding competitions for you next year. And you're taking a year off, are you?
Yeah, I've no desire to compete. Like, I've no urgency to compete again after.
You've achieved so much, so haven't you? And obviously your main goal at the minute is for your online coaching, isn't it?
Yeah.
So and one of the things that people don't realise is obviously you haven't got a passion for the sport, but it's good if you do online coaching to be successful. Like you have, successes in bodybuilding, so people can say, well, he's wore the t-shirts, you know what I mean? So
lead by example.
Lead by example, yeah.
Yeah, I think with time, what you learn, that what I'm starting to see is, like, I've got clients or guys within my team that have much more potential for success than I do personally. So I'm comfortable to live it through them in the near future. Like, I'm not ruling out forever.
You've got 3 kids as well, haven't you? So
yeah, 3 kids. which
It's not
obviously
easy, is
it
it?
takes a toll on everybody,
Yeah.
as you know, Will.
Does.
Like,
Yeah, massively.
it does, but yeah, no, I'm comfortable living bodybuilding through those guys for the short term.
Well, you've had a good year, you've got your pro card in NABA, what's one of the biggest federations.
Yeah.
You was going to go
It's
to
the most
Italy, but
historic, innit?
unfortunately something happened with that, didn't it?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Sadly, so that didn't happen.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
nonetheless, it's been a successful season.
Sometimes things happen for a reason, don't they?
Yeah, and it gave me a lot of time to refocus on getting everybody else organised and structured for the year ahead. So
one thing you didn't mention as well, you won £1,000 at NABA as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
It's minted.
Well, yeah, sadly it doesn't last that long, does it? But,
No. Well, as you say, it covers one show.
It cost me about that in fuel to drive to Gateshead and back.
Covered your food for a month, maybe.
Just. But yeah, no, so
that's good. It's a big year ahead for coaching for you, isn't it?
What's that?
Big year ahead on coaching.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've more competitive clients for next year than previous years and everything.
Picked their shows already.
Most of them have, yeah. But it's important. I think it's important to give people a goal as soon as you can.
100%, yeah. 100% set a goal for yourself, whatever that be again.
And to be fair, most of them were sending me the show
designs,
seasons for next year before I'd seen them myself. So
anyone we should look out for? Anyone that you can say?
Josh isn't going to compete next year. He's got a year of growth.
Going to grow.
That's probably a good decision for Josh.
Yeah, for sure.
He couldn't get obviously any more ripped than what he was he? But
shredded,
he just, as I said to him, just had a bit of meat to the bone now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. He was on the Nathan Styles podcast. They highlighted him for condition. Nathan Styles said he looked mental. I don't think that's I don't know if that was a compliment or not. But,
his conditioning, you couldn't get any more, could you? He was literally
nailed him, wasn't
it? But as I said, he's just like people that's built that muscle over like years and years and
just
years.
Just a time thing now. Just a time thing.
You can't do anything about that but build muscle, can you?
Keep them aesthetics.
That's why a lot of bodybuilders do peak as they get older as well, because you're building and building. That's why they call it bodybuilding, not because you're building and building.
So over time, it don't come quick. A lot of people set the targets too soon, and when you strip down as well, you don't realise.
Yeah, how much comes off.
It's a lot that comes off, isn't it? So
aside from that, we've got Christian. We'll compete again next year.
Right, sweet.
I've got a young lad, a junior, who I've just taken on, and this guy's 16, but he's got a insane physique already.
Really,
so he's got a fair few. He can do teams.
Bodybuilder.
Yeah,
Where's he
from Southport as well.
Sort of a local.
Next League Priest.
Let's hope so. Zach's making a return again this year. Obviously, you guys know Zach, don't you?
Yeah.
So
Zach's my best customer on that.
I think he probably is. Yeah.
He's always ordering stuff.
Yeah. No. So he took a bit of not convincing, but
can we go for it?
Yeah.
So he's going to bit more on, has he?
Yeah, it'll be 2 year off season, 2 years of growth. So we're going to go for end of next year as well. So it will be a full 2 years between.
Decent.
You did the same for X finals as him last, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm really pleased about that one.
Good.
And aside from that, a few first timers as well, which I love coaching first timers.
It's always good for the first time. It's such a big. One of the lads I train with, he's going to be doing his first timers next year, and his transformation already, and the mindset, the approach to it is so good to watch and see. He's not. I'm not his coach. Nathan's his coach. But the transformation he's had is just unreal, and watching it and being part of it, it's like so cool. Like
it is, absolutely.
So what I thought with the podcast is we can do topics. Obviously, when we can all get together, obviously we can't do it all the time because we've got busy lives, haven't we? So every now and again we can get down here, we'll talk about a topic, whatever the topic may be. And then you could maybe put training videos on there. Yeah. If you get together, do some training videos. Could even be silly things where you're putting things that you eat, or so people get an idea of the type of food that you're eating.
Hit me up for your cheat meals. I make wicked
cookies.
You
can even put your cheat meal thing, you're going to do cream of rice, aren't you?
Cream of rice, wicked at that. Amazing at that.
I went through a phase of drinking it, just shaking it up.
Just shaking, drinking for ease. Yeah, I can make it.
I couldn't get it right once, so.
Once you've mastered it though, it's on.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to do
that. So anything to do with bodybuilding, we can add that onto the.
Yeah.
You're going to add it onto a YouTube thing that you used to use, are you?
Yeah, got a YouTube I think there's about 1,000 subscribers on it.
Right.
I just stopped making videos on it.
So hopefully we might get 10,000 after today.
I post on the Instagram, but we'll share it across both
platforms. Yeah.
Wherever. Yeah, share it.
Yeah, so the main thing is, so Will, online coaching, if you want to sign up, contact, what's the name of your?
Willpower coaching.
Willpower coaching, and how do they contact you?
Instagram or...
So Instagram's Willpower coaching, yeah?
Yeah.
Or they can inbox you and you can give them your number, etc.
Yeah, exactly that.
What's your online coach? Has it got a name? Your online?
Yeah. Nobody can pronounce my middle name, so I just changed it now. So
Yeah.
when we relaunch it, it's just JB blood work or blood analysis.
That's your blood works one, yeah.
Yeah. But I do everything really through Instagram, but there'll be links to this new website on the Instagram page. But you can message me anywhere.
Yeah.
Messenger, but Instagram mainly.
Yeah. And we said they're not doing the online coaching.
I really do. If you got any questions, by all means, fire them over.
I'm going to drop him a message every now and again. He'll answer a few questions if he gets time.
Yeah.
Supplement wise, the shop is based in Bolton Town Centre, facing the main bus station interchange on Great Moor Street. So we stock all the supplements that you need for bodybuilding or any type of training, sports, high rocks,
just
CrossFit,
health and nutrition
basics. Anything that you do.
Isn't it? Everything.
Yeah, we stock everything that you need. The website's adbodytech.co.uk. And yeah.
Lloyd 10.
Also, all the sponsored athletes also have their own discount codes as well. So you've got Barton 10. What did I do yours?
JB 10.
Yeah, JB 10 and Lloyd 10. So they all have their own discount codes as well that you can use online. So we'll wrap it up today. I think we've covered everything, haven't we? And
absolutely.
We'll do another one another day.
Yeah.
Sweet.